You are now the eyes and the ears. This is what's happened to you. It will be your narrative. And don't let anyone knock you off that game of what in fact has happened to you. I'll never forget when I started in Hinckley, and it actually happened to me here. Actually, it happens to me all the time. Hey, why are you here? You're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer, you're not a scientist, so what would you know? Go away. Well, I'll tell you, that happened to me 31 years old in Hinckley, California, and I was stunned. And I said, let me tell you something right now. I don't have to be any of that. To be a human and to tell you those three-headed frogs and that green water is messed up and I'm saying something. And every one of you in this room knows what happens, knows what you experienced, knows what you've gone through. You understand the fear. And don't let anyone else tell you what happened to you or how you feel, in fact, didn't happen. And that's concerning me here. All of a sudden, it's all safe. We're all done with this, and everyone moves on. And then the community becomes forgotten. In Hinckley, California, and I started that case in 1991, that contaminant hit their aquifer in 1958. It is still contaminated today. PG&E has had to buy up everybody off of their land, and they are still under another 50-year cleanup. In Flint, Michigan, was that 5 years ago, Melissa? 6? 9. Almost. Still today. They are still fighting for information. They're still fighting to get service lines in, and people are still drinking water contaminated with lead. We still see ongoing effects from the BP oil spill. In Leroy, New York, where they had a train derailment decades ago, we were up there about 8 years ago. A group of the girls are getting sick. And we find out, still, the groundwater and the well water is contaminated today. There's a moment here for this community and for all of us, and it's a teaching moment. We cannot afford, agency or company, to continue to kick the can down the line and ignore a deeper issue that's going on. We've got failing infrastructure. Companies with poor corporate models that cut maintenance, that put all of us at risk, and continue to just think once we poison a community, it's just going to magically go away. We often find out 5 and 10 years down the road after you were told it was safe. Oh, oops, Houston, we have a problem. There is actually a moment here with this community rising up, and you have been, that we can take a different turn, a different track, if you will, a better message, and start dealing with our environmental issues, start dealing with our failing infrastructure, start giving information to people so we can better protect our health. Oh, look, I was born and raised in Lawrence, Kansas. I feel like I am at home, and I mean that. And what I was brought up to believe, and what I know, and that I know you know. The greatest gifts we have, and we can have all the political argument you want, but for every one of us, it is our water, it is our land to grow our food, it is our health, and it is us and we, the people. Please be vigilant, hold your ground. We're going to give you as much information as we can, and like I said, some of it you might not want to hear, it might surprise you, it could scare you, but now you can know more, so you're prepared better, so you can plan better, as we move forward, because nobody, even us, is not going to have every answer for you today. Know that you are in a long game. There's not going to be a short fix or a sweet answer. But the hope will be that this community, like I've seen others across this country over and over again, are going to stick together, you're going to band together, you're going to protect each other, you'll be the citizen science, nobody knows you better than you, you're going to hold to those instincts, you know what's happened, and you will continue to speak up and rise up. That's how things will change. So with that, I will be quiet for now, and I'm going to have Michael Watts come out. Michael Watts I've known for quite a few years. We've worked on the fires. He's somebody that cares. He's awfully smart, but has about, did you say, 160 slides of information that he'd like to share with you tonight. So thank you for your time. I'm sorry about the lights, sorry about the mic drops, but here we are, and everybody please, this is Michael Watts.